then he starts playing death metal. Now that's a strategy. That's a strategy. Now once people see that and the reactions and everything are recorded, these guys are basically getting famous doing that.
Yeah.
Lockdown, man, a lot of artists who are not even performers, who didn't even had their own songs, posted so many things and people got to know them and they got so famous कि lockdown के बाद में they literally started getting shows without even releasing music. I have seen one of the cover artists, there was this guy who used to use similar platform like that and used to just go live and then sing, right, with थोड़ा गिटार भी बजाता था और थोड़ा प्रोग्राम के साथ में भी परफॉर्म करता था. But now whenever he used to do that, he used to record the reactions. Now what he is doing is he is creating a platform where people can come and engage, get entertained. That's it. Now he didn't have had any release. The first release that he made, he already had 1 million followers.
तो hit होना ही है गाना. And 1 million followers ऐसे जो engage करते हैं ऐसे भी नहीं मतलब.
But what you guys have to look into is अभी ये consider करो. जैसे you
एक हैरी मैक का भी केस नहीं है यहाँ पे. हैरी मैक, you know about हैरी मैक?
हैरी मैक, no.
The freestyle rapper, 9 घंटे 10 घंटे freestyle कर देता है.
हाँ.
Like literally उसने live stream किया हुआ चीज. तो उससे क्या हुआ था ना कि like उसने पहले अपने गाने वाले बनाए थे खुद के, वो उसके गाने उतने चले नहीं, मतलब लूपऑफ रिस्पांस आया था. उसका YouTube चैनल था. फिर बाद में क्या करने लग गए कि वो कंटेंट बनाने लग गए कि रास्ते में जाके लोग को फ्रीस्टाइल रैप सुनाता था.
ओके
वो वर्ड गेम से लेकर फ्रीस्टाइल कराता वो वाला रैपर. तो वैसे कर करके ना वो रिएक्शन वीडियोस बना के मतलब लोग कुछ भी दे रहे, कोई भी वर्ड रैंक कर दे रहा है, वो करके उसके आई थिंक कंटेंट ज्यादा फेमस हुआ. एंड इसके फिर जो लंबे लंबे स्ट्रीम होने लगे ना कि 9 घंटे 10 घंटे फ्रीस्टाइल कर रहा है ऐसे कि रुक नहीं रहा है.
See, there is a small drawback for this. If you don't be yourself while creating the content, it's going to backfire on you.
Yeah.
Considering, let's say, if you are making some content, let's say you are singing, okay? If you're performing and you're performing pop music, okay? Now you have done the pop music and you have created, let's say you have got 1 million followers by whatever pose that you're doing, by like say reaction videos हो गए, कुछ और हो गया, reaction videos live in person, कोई किसी के पास जाके तो perform कर रहा है और उसका reaction ले रहे हो और वो सब record कर रहे हो. Now this is content, this is showing yourself, but then you come up with a release that actually is in a different genre altogether. Hip hop बना है, gangster rap hip hop. Now is that going to that's going to backfire on the person so bad.
It's like Taylor Swift.
ठीक है. So understand who you are, what is your brand. Now without releasing any music, you can also start with it. You might be working on your own releases right now. There are few people who are still working, who are still learning music production. You guys can start creating the content by understanding who you are. Okay, understanding what things that you do. Start posting. Yes.
ये क्वेश्चन ये था कि अगर थोड़ा मतलब डाइवर्स म्यूजिक बनाते हैं कि मतलब जो करंटली मैं म्यूजिक बना रहा हूँ इतना लाइक ये है कि एक कंसिस्टेंट आइडेंटिटी एस्टैब्लिश नहीं कर पा रहा. इट्स जस्ट डिफरेंट पीस ऑफ गुड म्यूजिक लाइक. तो आई डोंट फिर क्या मतलब यहाँ पे क्या किया जाए.
What do you mean by different pieces of
मतलब डिफरेंट सॉन्ग्स जो मतलब डिफरेंट सॉन्ग्स आर गुड सॉन्ग्स इन देम बाय देमसेल्व्स, बट वो एक मतलब
give me an example of a song, then I can I'll be able to.
जैसे कि मतलब कि मेरा एक गाना जैसे तपस्या ले लेते हैं, एक गाना है वो काफी डिफरेंट चीज के बारे में बात कर रहा है. इट्स स्पीकिंग अबाउट स्ट्रगल
एंड अबाउट दैट.
या तो एक वो गाना है, ठीक है. बट एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज अ सॉन्ग लाइक बदल गए, ठीक है, जहाँ पे मतलब वो काफी आई थिंक जो आपको सुनाया था मैंने वो समय मिक्स जब उसका मैं रिकॉर्डिंग लेके आया था. सो बेसिकली वो एक सॉन्ग है कि उसमें लाइक काफी तपस्या एक गाना है वो काफी स्ट्रगल्स एंड ये वो चीजों के बारे में वो काफी लाइक PG-13 सॉन्ग है, राइट. एंड देन देयर इज बदल के करके एक मेरा गाना है. अब वो गाना ऐसा है कि इवन तो उसमें अपफ्रंट ऐसे कोई गाली वगैरह ऐसी नहीं है, बट काफी पूरे गाने में सेक्सुअल इन्वेंटोस चल रहा है वहां पे. तो मतलब समझ रहे तो या अभी सो व्हाट डू आई डू विद दैट, लाइक यू नो व्हाट आई मीन. एंड एक गाना आई हैव लाइक 5-6 songs will be, but ये 5-6 song एकदम अलग अलग इसके ये है मतलब.
You can strategize a particular.
दो तीन एक vibe में जा रहे हैं, but like या ज़्यादा.
See what, as a musician, as a producer, you guys are going to create different types of content, right? अभी इसमें कैसा है? Let's consider Kashmir का example. He was doing first hip hop, then he switched into different genre, correct? Now you don't have to do that bigger switch, right? This is what you yourself are a rapper, but you will have to consider नए EPs आते हैं या नए albums आते हैं, थोड़ा rebranding तो होता है, right? So you can use that. You can collectively keep or basically merge few songs, and then let's say ये साल के इसमें I'm going to promote myself as this particular version of myself, and then in the next year, let's say I have few tracks which represent a similar idea,
So
and I'm going to put that out.
Project-based branding, right?
Now, whoever is following you from the start, right, they are seeing you as a one particular person, but then you create a separate story that supports your brand, right, which doesn't literally change the whole branding altogether. It just takes
Add
that,
something,
and then you can start posting those.
Right. Makes sense, yeah.
समझ में आ रहा है? किसी को यहाँ पे समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
So what are the
Like so-
as a producer?
Sorry, go on, please.
As a producer, like I have created tracks for other people, right? And then we share like the song on Spotify. Like he's the primary artist and I'm the other primary artist in that
Okay,
song.
so then you guys are
Yeah.
two.
Duo sort of. And like I'm creating songs for him right now. And then there's my EP, my songs, and which are completely of different vibe. Also, they are EDM based more.
Yeah.
So what about that? Like
So you might actually have two different brands, right? Just say.
Yeah, maybe.
Giving an example, we have Jackie, and then Skrillex himself.
ये मार्टिन गैरिक्स ने भी दो बनाए थे ना जो उसको
He's adopted.
Yeah.
तो एक ही अगर आर्टिस्ट है उसके भी दो अलग अलग ब्रांडिंग कर सकते हो ठीक है. Now it depends on person who is ready to kind of put in so much of work, ठीक है, वो depend करता है. But now depending upon, let's say if you are in a duo situation and then you are also solo artist, you will have to brand yourself solo artist separately अलग से. But people who are following both of the accounts might see a particular similarity and consider you as one brand. ठीक है, there is no like इतना ये नहीं कर सकते कि see कितना भी genre में difference हो ना, तुम्हारा person, the view, your personality is not going to 100% switch into some other person. Let's say we are seeing NF, right? NF can also sing, but you don't see him singing Coldplay song, right? That switch is very big. उतना difference अगर है, then the crowd actually might get a little confused, but then they will start accepting it. मतलब it can happen. Fine.
MGK को भी कर लिए.
So, but like
Yeah.
we are in the starting stages, right?
Yes.
So from here, like how should I build myself? Like as an EDM producer, or
It depends on
because I
the
rap.
art.
Yeah,
It
I
depends on the
rap.
art. If you are comfortable creating, let's say hip hop songs,
Yeah.
okay, and you are able to do it quickly, you concentrate on that brand first, and you learn the other, right? So whatever you are doing, क्योंकि art सबसे पहले आता है, what are you able to create quickly, what are you able to, where are you able to express yourself, what is the thing that you are doing for a very long time, and then you have learned a lot, and now you consider yourself, okay, I'm really good with this, but I'm learning over here. But again, I'm not going to keep this back. I'm just going to keep putting out content and whatever I create in the process, right? Because you also need a break and you also need to kind of work on a different genre, and like it's a perception.
Yeah.
So कभी-कभी हम hip hop beat जब produce करते हैं वो time पे हम थोड़ा switch भी ले सकते हैं. And जैसे मैंने you guys have I mentioned it to you guys if you are coming up with a whole different genre, instead of using it in your song, if you feel that it is not working for you, there are different platforms where you can submit your music and then come from it. So then whatever you create, there is something generating from it,
Yeah.
right?
So like Skrillex, for example, Skrillex makes dubstep and now he started making house. But उसका sound और songs तो अभी भी वैसे ही है जैसे था basically.
So that's what I'm saying. The personal artist का touch is not going to go away.
वो रख के रखना ही रखना.
Rachna, that is something that is inevitable. It's going to come out no matter what. That is
वो control
who you
नहीं
are.
कर सकते ना मतलब.
हाँ, that's the reason. If once you understand what songs do you relate to, instead of like a lot of people goes wrong over here, they start faking themselves as a person who they are, and then it becomes very difficult to maintain that brand, and then it becomes very frustrating, and the process itself becomes so difficult that people start, "Nahi, I'm going to stop music, or I'm going to stop putting out this or that." So you don't have to do that. That's the reason the first thing that you have to do is figure out who you are, what type of music you want to make. Let's say whatever is easy for you. For you guys, it's you are at a very beginning stage of learning music production, right? So whatever you're comfortable making now, एक साल में तुम रीब्रांड कर सकते हो, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? But for now, you have to put out whatever you are doing, whatever the process is, whatever your journey is right now. Let's say you're learning, put out the content that you're learning. I'm making hip hop beats right now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I can also make, let's say, psychedelic song, right? Just make like proper hair. So you can create it, but now you can mention it as okay. This is something that I made. What do you guys think? Now, if you get a lot of response on that, then you understand. Okay, my followers are actually also into this. They also like both. They like both of the genres, let's say. And then you start putting out content which supports both of the ideas. You might actually combine both of the ideas and make a separate genre altogether, which might actually stand you out from the rest of the crowd that is out there.
But for some of us, like, we're going to release tracks right soon enough. So, हम लोग के लिए, like, don't you think like we would need like songs that are around the same topic, around the same?
Yeah, ये coherency हो रही नहीं तो फिर.
So initially something that's backing up our brand, the primary brand. Then obviously you can expand into different stuff.
But also
initially you need that content.
Yeah, मेरे को ये भी चीज़ थी कि वो ये करनी थी कि like does it have to be like that because एक ये भी होता है ना कि मतलब I think at least rappers का तो मैंने यही देखा like if we like see abroad की कैसी चीज़ें चलती है, they the rappers initially make mixtapes and mixtapes is generally to prove that how good they can rap and you know how good they can actually come up with things and वो सारी चीज़ें showcase करनी रहती है, not the main music they are making जो उनके EPs या album के साथ में बाद में आता है like. So what do you think about that like?
See the mixtapes.
एमिनेम से जैसे वो स्लिम शेडी में ह्यूमरस रहता है
हाँ.
और एमिनेम का सेंस इंस्पायरिंग मोटिवेशन
हाँ.
मार्शल आर्ट का जैसे है
हाँ.
तो उसमें तो जैसे मैंने बताया जैसे डिफरेंट सॉन्ग
हाँ.
एक अलग टाइप का मैसेज दे रहा है एक अलग टाइप का मैसेज दे रहा
हाँ.
है तो वहाँ पे भी तो हो ही जाएगा एमिनेम का स्लिम शेडी में हो रहा है तो वो ह्यूमरस में आ जाएगा एमिनेम
Okay. Let's start from your question first. Your question was, let's say right now you are releasing 2 or 3 songs that are revolving around a particular idea. Right now you can rebrand yourself considering those songs that you're going to put out. Jैसे considering the Lost Stories का example. अभी before this EP there was which EP? Notes of Therapy. If I'm not wrong. So those songs were mostly representing the mental health for artists, how they have to look out for themselves, right? So that was a whole different branding. But right now, as a Marigold sound system, it's all different branding, and it is possible to do that. That basically shows the artists are again versatile. They can work into different genres. They can create anything. So ये ऐसा uniqueness create करता है.
But it sounds the same. I will like.
So there is going to be some similarities always.
But like when you transition from
हाँ.
that, you need certain
things.
show कि
हाँ.
धीरे-धीरे हो रहा है कि
Sudden अगर तुम डालोगे, there won't be like ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि कुछ गलत हो गया.
हाँ,
But you can phrase it in a way that you get most out of it. Right? If it was that straight away Marigold sound system, if they would have put it out without the branding, without the advertisement, without the marketing strategy, then it might have not got the gains, or it might have not basically got so much of likes and following. Considering that, right? So people who stream those songs actually went or got to know कि okay हाँ ये कुछ तो शादी ऐसा कुछ माहौल ये हो रहा है ये ऐसा. But then the cover arts came out, then this came out, then there were few reels about what this is about, and then the idea basically went towards the main name song. तो ये 2-3 सॉन्ग के लिए या 4 सॉन्ग के लिए 5 सॉन्ग के लिए एल्बम के लिए सेपरेट ब्रांडिंग भी हो सकती है. 1-2 गाने के लिए भी सेपरेट ब्रांडिंग होती है. जैसे कंसिडर दिस आइडिया चलते हैं एड शेरिन का. Straight away there was a switch electronic genre में. This which was that? Bad Habits was the first.
उसने switch किया था.
Produce he was not associated with lot of electronic sound. Right? He was more into acoustics. Paragraph हो गया. उसका पहले का कौन सा है? Photograph था या paragraph था? हाँ, perfect. So that was the idea, but then Shape of You actually switched straight away, and then he also started introducing electronic elements. Now it depends. Does he want to continue that, or is he going to rebrand again? कहते हैं Ed Sheeran का strategy देखो. It's very beautiful if you got to learn that ना. उनका team बहुत powerful है. How they have basically. Do you know कब उनका album आता है? कब Ed Sheeran का album आता है? And what is the target? जैसे Perfect जो song था, right? That was planned in a way कि सारे weddings में perform. ठीक है. So main outcome कहाँ पे है?
Weddings.
तो weddings है क्या है? वो फिगर आउट करना पड़ता है. कंसिडरिंग दैट पूरा स्ट्रैटेजी बनता है कि ओके उसके पहले इतने टाइम जैसे लेट्स कंसीडर यू वांट टू मेक अ सॉन्ग दैट इज गोइंग टू ब्लो अप ऑन 14 Feb. Now everyone knows what 14 Feb is, right? So considering that, when are you going to put out the song?
एक हफ्ते पहले.
एक हफ्ते पहले और
January.
जनवरी. Jan 1st हो सकता है या December end हो सकता है. From there you're going to make a theme of that song, like you're going to do so much of promotion, you're going to do so much of 14 Feb पे this will be a newer song. जो भी song एक week पहले आ रहा है that actually might not even get to new people. That might even not reach those people. Because वो दिन people are just going to search and whoever has the extra, let's say, views and comments is going to show up ऊपर. That is going to happen because people do not think about कौन से artist को सुनना है कौन से they are just okay हाँ holy songs, love songs. They are just going to write this and then they are going to get over.
Yeah.
Similarly, Ed Sheeran का जो strategy था that was for the Christmas and he has followed that strategy. Now he's changed it a little bit. So वो देखना पड़ता है कि कौन से सीजन क्योंकि क्रिसमस के टाइम पे यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गो बैक एंड सर्च फॉर न्यू आर्टिस्ट और यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू हैव टाइम लेट्स से फॉर फाइंडिंग अ न्यू आर्टिस्ट और फाइंडिंग अ न्यू सॉन्ग इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट जो पहले से चल रहा है 1-2 महीने पहले से वो सॉन्ग स्टेट पे कंसीडर करिए हैव यू गॉट दिस लेट्स से इफ यू आर इन अ गैदरिंग ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स नाउ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू प्ले अ न्यू सॉन्ग इंस्टेड यू वांट टू प्ले द सॉन्ग दैट एवरीवन नोस everyone or someone is going to request that one particular song अरे ये गाना सुनना क्या then 2-3 people might say अरे हाँ सुना then play that. So that's how it basically comes up. अगर तुम एक वीक पहले डाल रहे हो, so even if you bring up the conversation कि एक नया artist का ये गाना है, अरे नहीं मुझे वो सुनना है. Are you understanding? So planning क्या होती है वो हम करेंगे, ठीक है? We are going way out of topic. Let's go back. एक सेकंड तुम्हारा डाउट क्या था?
तो एमिनम का जैसे एमिनम स्लिम शेडी का अगर दो पर्सनालिटी का आपने कहा एकदम 100% अलग हो सकता है.
Now there are similarities in between those things. So that goes for both of you. That goes for both of you. Yes. Going.
Like he was saying कि दोनों अलग अलग हैं but जो vibes है वो तो hardcore ही है ना like straight up
The fundamental, that's what I'm saying, the personality is a little bit similar. There is a little bit of hint and touch of something else. ठीक है. इसके लिए आज एक ऑब्जेक्टिव व्यूज होता है, वेरिएबल्स होता है और एक होता है परसेप्शन वाले. परसेप्शन वाले क्या है? Considering your emotion, considering what type of songs that you listen to, considering what type of music that you are thinking that you want to basically produce in future, which emotion that you are inclined towards. ठीक है, ये तुम्हारा बन जाता है तुम्हारा सोल, तुम्हारा कोर जो कहीं पे बता देंगे. जैसे कोल्ड का कोर इज समथिंग. What is that? Happiness, uplifting. They are constantly enlightening, faith. ये सारी चीजें हैं, right? That is in the core of the brand. That they have, like all the musicians that are there in that band knows this and they are going to revolve around that, even if they come with whatever album in future. वो एक core है, वो core को भी figure out करना है. ठीक है, core के लिए you can just straight away write about whatever songs you listen to, and then considering that you can just consider a particular feeling that in future I might let's say make songs like NF, right? So NF का ये album मुझे बहुत inspire करता है and ये शायद ऐसा हो सकता है कि मैं इसके जैसे कभी मैं future में लिखूं जैसे. ठीक है, is this clear? ठीक है, let's go through first few 5 points which I asked you guys to write down. So that we are able to identify and understand your brand. See the reason that we are doing in a personal way, that till the end of this course, okay, till the end of this month, I want everyone to start implementing those things in their content. ऐसा नहीं कि just content बोला तो मैंने कैमरा रखा कुछ भी रिकॉर्ड किया. It should represent your brand. It should slowly start showing it over there and उसको फिर enhance कैसे करते हैं, उसमें क्या चीज़ें ऐड कर सकते हो, वो चीज़ मैं गाइड करूँगा. ठीक है? All right, let's look into it. Yes, तुमने थोड़े लिखे हैं. What about you?
मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि
सोच रहा हूँ.
हाँ
कब लिखोगे?
next class
Next class. How is this going to happen? ठीक है, let's start from you. यहाँ से start किया.
सर एक डाउट
हाँ.
सर, जैसे मेरे पास अभी 2 गाने हैं, एक पॉप है और दूसरा डबस्टर है,
Okay.
और दोनों एक ही साथ
Good example.
रिलीज करना सेंस नहीं बनता.
नहीं बनता है. See, think about. You have to think about a lot of things. Let's say the dubstep song kind of sounds like 1 year below. एक साल पीछे. See कैसा होता है तुम्हारा. जरूरी नहीं है कि lot of people think that music becomes outdated or the genre becomes outdated. That is a thing. That is a thing. But you can market it in a way. जैसे CAS.
yeah
ठीक है, CAS got it. Everyone हाँ. So of course not going to spell it out loud. Your parents might listen to it and then we might get interrupted. So yeah, CAS as a it's a band, right? It's a very chill band, and then they also represent a particular vibe. Now whatever, sorry, I lost. Where were you? 2 गाने थे ना? हाँ. तो अभी ये गाने का इमोशन है, वो कभी चेंज नहीं होगा. People might actually think कि इनके गाने मिक्स अच्छे साउंड नहीं कर रहे, or they are not actually very bright, but that might be one of the thing that they are going for. A little old, but in a classic way. Representing a particular emotion. जैसे अभी recently Sanchez का एक गाना आया था Until I Found You. That had a very older vibe. The mix was not great, but उसको वो song ही वही है. So कोई music outdated जैसा नहीं होता. ठीक है. Now you have to consider your dubstep song and the other song. Which one do you think should go first? And then that should establish what you do, who you are. Later on, in the end of the year, you might actually say, hey, I have made a dubstep track as a collaboration or by yourself. Then you can put it out. But uske liye you'll have to create few things on before that and show people that you are programming also now. And then you have started also making some different sound that you might introduce in your music. And then slowly then you will go ahead and then put out. उसके पहले एक दो remixes डालने पड़ेंगे to show कि okay yeah we are also doing this, but that transition can actually be slower so that the people who are following you will have a proper they are going to follow, they are going to understand कि ये इतना बड़ा switch क्यों है. So there are a lot of ways of doing that. But yeah.
How frequently should we post?
वो हम बात करेंगे. So algorithm कैसा work करता है, क्या work करता है? We have tried few things. The most important thing is application. ठीक है. I personally have tried so many tactics, so many techniques. And कोई work कर रहा है, कोई नहीं work कर रहा है, कोई strategies apply करके देखो, कोई work करेगा, कोई नहीं करेगा. But you have to find that one right place that is working for you as an artist. Then it will start converting, or then it will start blowing up. But to find that, you will have to spend a little bit of time, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. Depend करता है. That's the reason you cannot see an artist coming out and then he's going straight famous. लगता है ना बीच में time, right? To find your own sound, to find let's say the right crowd. ठीक है. Now if you guys have like everything clear, okay, content के हिसाब से, songs के हिसाब से तुम्हें क्या create करना, there shouldn't be like way different things, then it's just going to be confusing. ठीक है. Establish कर सकते हो, जरूरी नहीं है कि वैसा ही रहेगा. There are no rules in terms of marketing strategies. There are few strategies that have worked, there are few strategies that are not. And जो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि वो strategy गलत है, वो भी काम करेंगे, काम किया है, right? So you have to do those case studies. You have to look into these artists, what do they follow, how are their promotion techniques, वो marketing strategy में क्या क्या तुम्हें दिखाई दे रहा है, क्योंकि backend में बहुत सारी चीजें हो रही है that you guys are not aware of. But at least whatever you can see is something that you will have to understand. A lot of people have done case studies YouTube पे रहेंगे, you just have to go ahead and listen to them क्योंकि ये artist है, इसका strategy क्या है, because they have done the research, they are going to straight away tell you. ठीक है? Yes. Arshit. ये 5 points. Arshit. Are you here? Now tell me, what did I give you assignment?
Like the 5 point or
5 points.
so what I do is music making, music and fitness journey. I play guitar and other instruments, like that is my daily activity. I just roam around, I have different instruments around.
वैसे ही तो बोलना बोल रहा था, why were you not saying?
क्या करता हूँ डेली वो पता है, लेकिन ऐसा ब्रांड क्या
तो क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा ना. तो if you are even after writing it down, if you are lost, if you are not able to understand इसको कैसे implement करें, उसके लिए तो मैं बैठा हूँ यहाँ पे. क्योंकि branding is not something that goes book wise, right? That is something that is created. ठीक है, तो usually whenever you go for a management तो या कोई record level, they are going to help you out with all of these things. But if you yourself are not clear, they are just going to be like कि ठीक है, this is just another artist who is not sure of where he wants to be. So both the clear.
Where he wants to go basically.
Yes. Tomorrow if there is an A&R or there is a record label having a conversation with you, you should be able to, whatever you reflect, right, should be there in the songs.
Right.
Whatever idea that you have, whatever concept that you have, if that contradicts, then the person might not be able to understand, okay, ये तो आज ये बना रहा है, क्योंकि ये बना है, but tomorrow will you make the exact same thing? समझ में आ रहा है? तो वैसे वो अगर मेजर स्विच रहता तो फिर record labels are also like little dicey to go ahead and sign a particular artist. मुश्किल होता होगा क्योंकि वो लोग इतना marketing strategies use कर रहे हैं. But yeah, they will do sit down with you and then have a word about this. If you are not aware of it at all, if you are even aware of it 50%, then they might help you cover up that other 50%. Yes.
So I play various instruments.
Various instruments, ठीक है.
Yeah, I party a lot. That is also a lot in Instagram. And recently started DJing. I also have a console at home, so I stories.
Alright.
I'm also into a little bit of fashion and lifestyle, so
Can you repeat that? Right?
fashion and lifestyle.
Fashion and
Yeah,
lifestyle.
so I will go into a little bit of experimenting with various type of clothes and presents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So एक सेकंड लास्ट टाइम मैंने पॉइंट्स लिखे थे, लेट मी जस्ट ऐड And considering the reason I'm taking notes is also because whatever content you're going to show me, whatever reel that you have made, it should reflect what you have written. It should reflect whatever your brand is. और धीरे धीरे उस पर हम फोकस करेंगे, ठीक है? और share this. Alright. What was the first one that you said?
Songwriting कैसे करो, social media पे
That process is not available. Like you're not showcasing that.
Yeah, that is just for myself. Very low.
Now, music making in terms of producing or in terms of
Maybe just
arrangement, in terms of what?
maybe just feeling chords sometimes. Maybe just having a percussion idea which I've just done in the
ठीक है, ठीक है. Yes, sorry. What was the next one?
Not just production in general, but so other than that, I go to gym and so I do some fitness videos sometimes.
So अभी जैसे he also has a gym का thing, right? Fitness thing. You also have a fitness thing. Now, if there are similar concepts, how can you be unique? How can you guys be unique? Let's say, just an example, one person is more about talking about awareness. ठीक है? So as an idea one is like, okay, guys, as an artist we do basically forget about our health and we have to concentrate on that. Second person might actually be showing off skills. So there are 2 pages of even one thing. Showing off skills matlab kya hai? You just putting out the content of him working out and there is no idea. Of course you can create an idea, whatever that idea is. But पहले इसमें he is guiding कि okay, this is my routine, you guys should follow, ये ऐसा है, ये वो वैसा है. Yeah, let's say I personally like to take care of myself. I see a lot of musicians who do not do that. You guys should do it. ऐसा कुछ भी inspiration message हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Or there might be a particular incident that happened in the gym that you might actually be talking about, and from there you got this idea of making this post today, and that's the reason I'm sharing it with you. That also हो सकता है, right? So even in one particular thing that there can be a lot of phases. आगे
ऐसे PR वगैरह भी शेयर कर सकते हो, like जिम का PR और
Personal
record.
Personal record.
Yeah, when you like lift your heaviest particular exercise का या वो
So there are people who flex.
Yeah, obviously.
Or whatever you guys do in the gym, right? So it's just you might actually enjoy music like as a group, and then that can actually be a separate content that you have few people, and then the voice better हो जाता है. हाँ?
The voice type of.
हाँ, the voice type. हाँ. Yes. आगे. अभी now your first music making and playing instruments can actually collide. Collide मतलब it's kind of similar, but you can showcase that you are multi-talented and
Most
consider
of the time, making music is like when I have an idea and I'm jotting the things down to make it a complete thing. And most of the time, I'm like every time you pick up an instrument, I'm just making music, just
playing for it.
Yeah, so I have to go through it.
People might see it as one considering, right? So उसके हिसाब से म्यूजिक मेकिंग का प्रोसेस तुम्हारा ये है, उसमें तुम ये सारी चीजें
Most are like generally very specific about whatever I post it is like I make sure like it is well photographed or like if you see my Instagram account, it is like most of the posts are like portfolio.
We'll go through that later on once we point down or basically understand what you guys are and then
समझाइए क्या बोला कौन सा पोस्ट है? Like grid type का photo.
No, like most of the photos that I post are like in a form like this portfolio, like with screens वगैरह, lightings and so generally I think post करते हैं.
फोटो शूट जैसे
Photo shoot professional type का.
हाँ.
ठीक
कमिंग पोस्ट भी करते हैं.
Fashion content like type का.
हाँ थोड़ा काफी.
Modern type का. Nice.
फैशन I have written down fashion
बस उसका DJing पार्टी और प्लेइंग करते हैं.
DJing is something that is a little different, right? Little different in terms of genre, but it's fine. You can start introducing
Yeah,
few
because
things
that will be
from
done
and
from my other account and I will put two accounts.
So guitar भी तो नहीं है वो.
Yeah,
हाँ.
that is.
जैसे
That is
सानोलो हो गया.
वही 2 महीने के बाद.
मजा आ जाएगा उसमें तो अलग ही बैंड बन जाएगा बट कोई नहीं कर रहा है.
That might actually get converted
काफी
into
मजा आएगा कि
something unique.
Yeah, yeah.
शाम और शाम भी है.
So you mentioned DJing, fashion and party. So party is basically what ठीक है. We can. You have to now finalize. Whoever has already jotted down points, you have to start making ideas for content. Ideas for content. Ideas ready करना है. फिर मैं कोई भी लेक्चर के टाइम पे बोल सकता हूँ. Next session में तुम्हें आर्ट वीडियो कंटेंट बनाना है. Now you already have your ideas with you. Making that will be simple. You already have an idea. Okay, ये मैं कर सकता हूँ. So let's say आज मैं 2 घंटा जिम पे जा रहा हूँ. तो जिम में जाके मैं ये 2 चीज़ रिकॉर्ड कर सकता हूँ. So if I recorded 2 things, then back if I'm going to go ahead and play instruments, let's say, while that time I'm going to record myself. राइट. सो वो सारी चीज़ें एक्स्ट्रा ऐड कर सकते हो. ओके. यस वीरा.
So production,
Okay, first production.
singing and writing music.
Okay. We are going to start adding one more thing. What genres are you following?
I'm following rock, electronic, maybe a lot of, I was doing a lot of funk in the past time. So, progressive, rock, and bass house अभी recently उसे
Bass house. ठीक है. ठीक है. It's
Electronic
very
is-
scattered around.
Yeah, because
but,
electronic is the new thing for me. I got into electronic listening to TV Pala and rap song. So यहाँ आके थोड़ा ज़्यादा electronic अभी
That would go like
because I never heard of so much of electronic songs like it.
Music तो handle and through that fashion भी like yeah.
Fashion के plus to जिम के उसमें भी आ जाएगा.
जिम में fashion.
Not
Fashion,
fashion, music.
जिम में भाई दो artists चलते हैं सिर्फ Eminem और Snoop Dogg.
Okay. Yes, Vedan. Can you talk about what type of music? What type of music are you following? Guys, I want everyone to pay attention. तुम खुद से later on you can start managing artists if you are able to do this. So just start understanding what the process is. ठीक है. कल अगर manager भी होगा, if he is not aware of this and he is not doing this, then that person is not right for you. And if you are not aware कि ये क्या है, process क्या है, then you will be like, अरे I have the best manager, but you are not getting anything out of it. Right?
So in production, I'm mostly
Genres, Paris, I want to
Genre.
understand what are you producing right now?
in EDM. It's mellow,
Hmm.
future based, like happy vibes. Okay, and in hip hop, it's like normal basic hip hop.
But in hip hop, what type of emotion are you going for? Mostly there are social, like people, the rappers, they basically talk on social topics, they talk on cultural topics, they talk on some other things. So considering hip hop, what do you?
Recently, I've like produced sort of, jazz beats. I mean, like that rich look kind of. Yeah, I'm so much value that sort of beats.
Okay.
Yeah, greedy beats.
But are you? What are you performing? What are you writing on? So is
So
that?
in writing,
Hmm.
I'm mostly into romantic, sad, emo rap. Yeah, emo rap.
But ठीक है, production, your beat can actually go somewhere else
Yeah.
and then you can represent.
what's your name?
Vedant.
वेदांत हाँ अरे तुम लोग के नाम क्या है तुम लोग के नाम
Oh yeah.
नहीं मालूम अरिजीत
Sure.
Vedant.
वेदांत युवराज
Alright. Production तुमने बताया. Let's go ahead next.
Writing में I said it's like emo rap. Mostly
ठीक है.
because I'm inspired from them. And then singing.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I do photo editing.
Photo editing. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
I make cover arts. I've also sort of done my own photo editing.
Photo
Not
editing.
too much.
What softwares are you aware of?
Adobe Photoshop.
Adobe Photoshop. And
And then I've not used Illustrator, but I know about it.
okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
In video editing, in visual, like in video editing,
After Effects is a
Premiere Pro. I've used After Effects for my EDM videos, and also I've done like Filmora audition for Filmora.
What's the sequencer?
Yeah, YouTube and
Yeah, all of these things are out there. You guys see, if you want to learn, everything is out there. Now that you've got on pace कि हाँ ऐसे सीखना है, ये है वो है, start figuring out things and then go on a learning streak.
so then,
Alright, yes.
then gaming. Gaming is basically like I'm trying to avoid right now because I think it's blocking my creativity.
Okay.
And then drawing, sketches,
Okay, drawing also.
you know.
ठीक है.
Then fashion, it's like mostly that I tried stuff on me.
ठीक है.
And-
Now, lot of times ऐसा होता है, you are into something but that is something that you don't want to show.
Oh.
Right? So वो जैसे NF का हो गया. He might actually be into few hobbies or into few things, but he is not ready to share that because he wants to keep it personal. जैसे let's say there are few
उसका
things.
also भी ये पूरा एकदम दुखदर्द टाइप का ये है ना उसका इमेज. अगर मतलब हैप्पी दिख गया तो फिर मतलब दिक्कत हो जाएगी कभी
No, it's not like that. वैसे देखने गया तो फिर there are a lot of artists who present themselves as being very happy, but when it comes to performing,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
basically talk about that. But then you kind of understand, okay, this particular person is a little introvert. He doesn't like to talk about those things. He's just trying to hide it by in a smile. So वो बन जाता है silently. So it's not that's
I think that's common.
I have seen a lot of artists because when you see artists now you guys understand the whole process behind it. Now you actually see an artist, understand कि okay, this guy actually he writes his own music, so whatever process he might be working with, and then बहुत सारा अलग वे में हम देखना start करते हैं after understanding a lot of technical things. Yeah.
जैसे कि रस का है उसका काफी अनकन्वेंशनल मार्केटिंग का अप्रोच है. देखो अपने सिंगल्स डालेगा एक हफ्ते पहले सिर्फ सिंगल्स ही बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि सिंगल्स को सिर्फ एक हफ्ते पहले प्रमोट करेगा. उसका एक सिंपल सा कोई ये स्टिकर टाइप का उसका ये होता है कवर आर्ट और क्या बोलते हैं मतलब हाँ वो ज्यादा इतना ये नहीं करता मतलब ज्यादा इतना हैवी अग्रेसिव ये नहीं करता. उसके पता नहीं उसने कैसे फैंस बना के रखे ऐसे स्टोरी पे थोड़ा बहुत बोलेगा फिर थोड़े बहुत रील्स बना देगा मतलब हो गया अपने आप चल जाता है फैंस.
Russ is a very good example in terms of making it without the reel.
Yeah.
It's one of the best examples. You have to research in terms of उसने starting में क्या कर रही है क्योंकि he has talked a lot about in let's say interviews and stuff that he was putting out albums.
हाँ 11 मिक्सटेप डाल देती इतनी चली.
Albums straight away. Then he literally saw let's say SoundCloud है. SoundCloud में कैसे एक song के बाद एक song ऐसा दिखता है. तो वैसे अगर if anyone is putting out, he was putting out album, he was marketing it, doing everything, but starting a few songs were getting a lot of plays, and then the number was kind of going slow, less. Then he actually got to know एक साल का पूरा में एक album निकालने के जगह पे. What if I basically put out one song 1 month and just promote it considering that? He came up with this strategy, and then it has been working for a very long time. And then people started doing this approach, and that's where everyone started talking about every month one release, every 2 months one release.
Yeah.
Where is all this coming from? This coming from PCB. It's coming from इसके लिए काम किया.
Right.
समझ में आ रहा है. So do that study. That is very nice. Again, there are few other artists. I'm not going to take their name. But you will have to do the research. तुम्हें खुद से figure out करना तब मुझे मालूम पड़ेगा तुमने research किया. ठीक है.
नहीं बट क्या करना है
रिसर्च ऐसा करना है कि हुआ था